Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is about why 4-inch pipework and 4-inch bottom drains shouldn't really be used. So I've just been to a customer's house. He's got about a 1,000 gallon pond. He's after making it bigger and also maybe putting in a bottom drain sort of filter system as well. And we were just discussing pipework and things like that, as you do, and he's adamant about a 4-inch bottom drain. He says he's been into one of the local shops that sell all the pipework and fittings, and also has been looking on forums, and I think he's seen a few videos as well. And basically I'm going to show you in a minute why a 4-inch bottom drain and a 4-inch pipework system, in my opinion, should be obsolete, because it's totally unnecessary unless you have a massive pond and a large pump which is going to pull through an extreme amount of water, so you don't get any debris and other bits building up in your pipework, because that is one of the main problems with bottom drains. You just don't get enough flow through the pipe, and then everything settles in the pipe and then it all blocks up, or you have to put purge valves in, which again is just another expense and also quite unnecessary, when basically it's over-engineered and also not built properly from the start. So I'm going to show you the correct flow rates for the correct pipework. Decide on the size of pond you want, the flow rate you want through your filter system, and depending on the flow rate of your main filter pump that's sucking water from the bottom drain, that is what determines the thickness of your pipe. So don't just go, oh, I'm going to have a koi pond, oh, I better get a 4-inch bottom drain like everyone says. Using 4-inch pipework, it is way over the top. It's expensive, all the fittings that come with it are really expensive. I know a lot of filter systems may incorporate a 4-inch inlet so you can have 4-inch pipe, but don't worry about that, you can easily reduce it down or whatever you need to do. So our channel is all about working smart and no BS. We get called to people's ponds with problems, so that's our job. If a pond's got a problem, they give us a call. Quite a common problem that we come across are people that have bottom drains and they block up quite a lot. So one of the jobs in particular, customer had, you know, it was actually quite a nice pond. It was 7 foot deep. It was a nicely built pond. It had a big multi-chamber filter system. It had a pump which I think pumped about 16,000 litres an hour, but it had 4-inch bottom drains. So like, these bottom drains were sucking through like about 3,000 or 4,000 litres an hour each approximately, and obviously all the dirt goes into the drain and then just settles, because it's not actually, the flow isn't strong enough to pull it into the filter where it's meant to go. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the different flow rates we've got. So there's 4 different size pipes, and these are all based on low pressure systems or gravity systems, so pretty much what most pond people have. The interesting thing is the amount of flow that can actually get forced through these pipes without much pressure at all. So in particular, the 4-inch pipe is the one I really want to focus on. So 65,000 litres per hour, that's maximum flow. So that's pretty much the most water you'll be able to push through that pipe without adding any extra pressure onto it. Even if you look at the 1.5 inch, so 9,500 litres an hour, that's pretty impressive. But the two I'd like to focus on the most are the 2-inch and the 3-inch. So 3-inch, again, 38,000 litres an hour maximum, that will handle without any extra pressure. It's also a phenomenal amount of water. And then again, the 2-inch up to sort of 15,000 as well. So that's really fast. There's not many normal ponds that have pumps over 15,000 litres an hour. So most ponds that run a pump 15,000 litres or more generally are a bit more specialist, so the more koi keeping specialist ponds. But then again, I mean, how many koi keeping ponds have pumps that pump over 38,000 litres an hour. So already we've ruled out the 4-inch pipe just by looking at the numbers, really. So not many ponds out there require a pump 65 litres an hour or more. And then if you think about it even more, if you did, you wouldn't just have one bottom drain, would you? Most people have had a pond that big or needed a pump that pumped over 65,000 litres an hour probably have 4 or 5 bottom drains on it already. So you've already reduced the flow rate on each bottom drain by 4. So what we want to do is illustrate how much water can a 2-inch pipe handle at low pressure. So 3 chambers, number 1 and number 2, the same amount of water, and number 2 has a pump in. Number 2 is going to pump out the water into number 3. Now what we want to do is demonstrate how much water goes through a 2-inch pipe. Now what will happen when the pump is switched on, a 2-inch pipe can handle up to 15,000 litres an hour. So anything pumping less than 15 litres an hour, chamber 1 and chamber 2 will drop down at the exact same rate. So as the pump starts pumping water out into chamber 3, as long as the flow rate does not go over 15,000 litres an hour, chamber 1 and 2 will drop down at the same time. Now as soon as your pump will pump faster than the 15,000 litre an hour mark, chamber 2 will empty faster than chamber 1. Now this is the time when you know that 2-inch pipe, a single piece of 2-inch pipe, is going to be too small. Now this is the time when you upgrade it to a 3-inch pipe. So it's the exact same process with a 3-inch pipe. Anything up to 38,000 litres an hour, as soon as you switch on your pump, both the chambers, so chamber 1 and chamber 2, will empty at the same time. And as soon as your pump pumps faster than your 3-inch pipe can handle, then, my friends, then it's time to look into a 4-inch pipe. The other problem is what tends to happen if you did need to pump faster than say 40,000 litres an hour because you have a really large pond. What people then tend to do, instead of just having one bottom drain with a big pump so you get a real nice flow through that one bottom drain, for some reason we think, oh, we'll go and put another bottom drain and maybe 3 bottom drains. So then all of a sudden that real good flow you had going through your 4-inch pipe, you've lost it. It's then been either halved or even worse, chopped into 3, and then you're back to square one again. In this diagram, it is very basic, but it just shows if you needed to use 2-inch bottom drains with a pump of at least 25,000 litres an hour, can easily be done. If you have a 4-inch inlet to your filter system, you can buy reducers that will then connect up to your 2-inch bottom drain pipe. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video and I hope this has made sense. If you have any questions or comments, let us know in the comments below. If you like the video, let us know, click the like button and subscribe for some more.